The human liver can rebuild up to 70% of its own tissue in a matter of weeks. No other major organ in the body can do this, and for over 2,000 years, one plant has been used to help it happen faster. This is milk thistle, a spiny, purple-flowered weed that grows along roadsides across Europe, North America, and Australia, and one of the most studied liver plants in modern research. Its seeds contain a compound called Silymarin, and inside Silymarin is the specific molecule researchers care about most: Silybum. Silybum does two things at once inside the liver. It blocks toxins from entering liver cells through the cell membrane, and it stimulates the production of new liver cells to replace damaged ones. A study published in the World Journal of Gastroenterology found that patients with liver damage who took a standardized Silymarin extract showed measurably improved liver enzyme levels within 8 weeks. Not a supplement claim. A liver enzyme panel, the same blood test your doctor already uses. This is not a plant that helps your liver in some abstract, someday sense. It targets the actual mechanism of liver repair. Whole milk thistle seeds, chewed or brewed as tea, release only a small fraction of their Silymarin content, because Silymarin does not dissolve in water. The full Silymarin profile is not one compound. It is a family of at least 7 related molecules, including silybin, silicristin, and silidionin, each acting on the liver slightly differently. Together, researchers believe they work as antioxidants, roughly 10 times more potent than vitamin E at neutralizing the specific free radicals that damage liver tissue during alcohol processing, medication metabolism, and everyday toxin exposure. Researchers at the University of Colorado's Skaggs School of Pharmacy documented something else worth pausing on. In laboratory studies, Silymarin did not just protect healthy liver cells, it appeared to interfere with the growth signals of already damaged cells, essentially telling the liver which cells to preserve and which to let go. That is not general antioxidant behavior. That is targeted cellular decision-making, and it is part of why milk thistle remains one of the only plant compounds included in liver support protocols at major hospitals treating amanita mushroom poisoning, a condition that destroys the liver within 72 hours. This is a roadside weed most people pull out of their gardens, and hospitals use its extract in emergency liver toxicity cases. Silymarin has famously poor bioavailability on its own. Much of it passes through the body unused. A capsule taken with black coffee absorbs differently than the same capsule taken with a meal containing olive oil or nuts. Knowing this changes something practical about your kitchen and your garden, not just your medicine cabinet. Plant it in early spring, after the last frost, in soil with a pH between 6 and 7. Ordinary garden soil, nothing specialized. It tolerates poor soil and drought better than almost anything else you could grow for medicine. Full sun, well-drained ground. That is the entire requirement list. The plant flowers by midsummer, but the seeds are not ready then. Patience matters here. You are waiting for the flower heads to turn brown and dry, usually 6 to 8 weeks after flowering, typically late summer into early autumn, depending on your region. The telltale sign is the white pappus, a cotton-like tuft, starting to emerge from the center of the seed head. That is your harvest window, and it closes fast, often within a week, before wind scatters the seed naturally. Cut the seed heads in the cooler morning hours, wearing gloves. The spines are sharp enough to draw blood. Place them in a paper bag, not plastic, and let them finish drying somewhere with airflow for another 1 to 2 weeks. Once fully dry, the seeds separate easily from the fluff, with a light rub between your hands. Store them in a sealed glass jar, away from light, and they will hold their potency for up to a year. Commercial growers process thousands of pounds at once, using mechanical threshers, which generates heat and degrades some of the Silymarin content before it ever reaches a bottle. Your small hand-harvested batch, dried slowly and stored properly, may retain more active compound than what you would buy in a store. That difference, the one between mass processing and patient hand harvesting, is exactly what most commercial supplement buyers never get to experience. Milk thistle has been used for liver protection since at least the 1st century, referenced by Pliny the Elder for exactly this purpose, 2,000 years before anyone identified Silymarin under a microscope. One healthy milk thistle plant produces several hundred seeds from a single flower head, and unlike many garden plants, milk thistle seed does not lose viability quickly. Properly dried and stored seed remains plantable for up to 4 years. A $10 packet of organic milk thistle seed can, within 2 seasons, produce enough raw material to supply a household's liver support needs indefinitely, without ever buying another bottle of extract. On the commercial side, dried milk thistle seed currently sells in bulk herbal markets for roughly $8 to $15 per pound, while standardized Silymarin extract retails for significantly more per ounce than the raw seed ever costs to produce, which tells you plainly where the actual value is created, and it is not at the farm gate. There is something quietly significant about growing the one plant your own liver might need most, in your own backyard, from seed you saved yourself. Here is one thing you can do this week. Look up a certified organic milk thistle seed source, not a big box garden center, and order a packet before the season moves past you. That single step is the difference between reading about liver regeneration and actually growing the plant capable of supporting it.